Hi there. So I've got a little bit of a story for you today, and it's actually a children's book story called Beyond the Burrow. And it's my daughter's, she's 6, and it's about one small rabbit, one big world to explore. And I think you might, it's basically has a really good message for everyone out there, for us all. And it's such a lovely story, but basically it's about this rabbit who loves staying close to home. He loves staying in his comfort zone. He's very happy there in rabbit world, doing rabbity things. And all the other rabbits, they're very, very suspicious of anything other than like a non-rabbit. And they all teach each other to be scared of anything other than a rabbit. And then this rabbit, so they're just showing you like, oh, don't stay away from anything with claws and hooves and scales and things like this. And this rabbit sees this carrot here, and he's like, oh, just love carrots. I really want that carrot. The goal, okay? Something in our lives that we want. And so he goes for the carrot, but he's not quite doing it right, and he wants this carrot and he misses the carrot and he starts falling down this hill. And it's like there's all these signs saying, watch out, unknown ahead, last warning, blah blah blah, and he falls down a hole. And he just thinks things are going to get worse and worse. And he falls into some water, and basically he climbs onto a log and he's going down the river, and then he sees this non-rabbity creature. So he's immediately scared. And although he was told to be scared of it, actually this creature was quite nice, and it's an anteater. So she tries to run away, or he tries to run away, and he goes in a cave and he's really scared, and he's like saying, what if it eats me for breakfast? Oh my god. So she's really scared, but it didn't, and it was really friendly to her. And she found that she was suspicious, very suspicious, but she was hungry. She wanted to feel better. And she ate the fruit that the anteater gave her, and she was like, oh my god, this is the most delicious thing I've ever tasted. So maybe non-rabbits and non-carrots are okay after all. Actually, maybe I've just been really blinkered by the other rabbits and they've grown up like that. Maybe that wasn't right. And then so she started doing non-rabbity things because she was having a non-rabbity kind of day. So she said, I'm going to be brave and I'm going to be non-rabbity and I'm going to climb this tree. So she climbs the tree. And then she gets to the top and she sees that all these animals are there who are really nice to her and that take care of her. And they're really lovely. She's like, oh my God, like I didn't need to be scared of these creatures at all. So she starts really enjoying herself, and she starts dancing and swinging and flying and camouflaging. And then she gets settled, but then she starts to miss home, and she's like, I really miss home, but it's so great here. So she sees her home in the distance because she's a long, long way away, and she's not sure how to get there. She wants to get to, back to her where she loves. And so, it says like the journey was long and it was difficult and it was, the unknown. But it was really less scary with these new friends. Let's see. These new friends that are with her, helping her get to the place where she wants to be. And they help her, you know, find the scent of carrots. They find her to help her to go where she wants to go, back home. But now home is so much better, because now there's lots of creatures all frolicking and playing, and she's having the best time of her life, because she went into the unknown, and now she, you know, it's so much better than it could ever be had she not have ventured out, had she not have seen, you know, beyond her burrow. Now she's like, you can see like all these animals are just having the time of their life, and it's an adventure. And, you know, they've got all the carrots they need, they've got everything they need, they're totally having fun, integrated, and it's like the best thing ever. And I think this message is so true. You know, what are we doing if we're not exploring life? If we're just staying where we are with our blinkers on, and we're too afraid to go and try new things and see what is beyond the burrow, see that your life could be so much more than it is now. I mean, you know, we like our routines and we like our habits, and just like those rabbits, you know, they're okay, but are they okay? You know, you can see that they're having so much more fun in the end than in the beginning. And it's really quite obvious, but because they don't know what's best for them. But I'm sure this little rabbit, you know, that carrot, that little carrot, was the beginning to much more. And that's where, you know, your whatever you want in life is something that's a carrot's dangling in front of you, and life's just going, come on, there's so much more than this. I know you want this, but there's so much more. So I just thought that was a brilliant message. This is a book that we got our daughter, or she got it for a present, I think. And I read it yesterday, and I just thought that is so poignant and so true. And I think these children books do have these messages in them, you know, for adults as well, for us to read and just go, ponder. That's quite interesting, and it's so true. So, you know, if you've watched us at the Matrix, the Escape from the Matrix this week, then you'll know what I'm talking about. And if you haven't, then you can register still, and you can watch all the replays this week. And we have an amazing special guest on this evening at 7:00 UK time, and it's 2 p.m. EST time, and it is Peggy McCall. Now, we are so over the moon to have Peggy McCall. Is it McCall? Yeah, Peggy McCall, and she is one of Bob Proctor's fondest friends. She's wrote so many books like How to Make a Million Look Small, and we are so honored to have her with us talking to Sheena tonight. I'm gonna introduce them, or Paul's going to introduce them, I'm not sure, but it doesn't matter, because it's just so much fun, and she's going to show you what life can be like. You know, she started out in poverty stricken in a really small town. Like, they had nothing, just like Bob, just like many other people who have made their success. And, you know, she'll tell you her story, but I don't want to spoil that for you. But now she's like a billionaire, and she was that rabbit. She decided to be brave and go on an adventure to see what was outside, to see what was beyond the burrow. And thank God she did. So I want you to hear her story. It is amazing. It's phenomenal. I've heard it a few times, but you know, her energy is so inspiring. You're gonna love her. So do come and register. Come and watch us tonight. It's in our group. Register, and you'll get the workbook. The workbook is just phenomenal. It has everything in it, so for you to move forward, to see where you are, to where you want to be, and what's, you know, in that gap. You want to be closing that gap, right? So join us tonight. Join us and watch the replays, catch up, and you're going to see beyond the burrow. and you're going to see what's possible. And also book a call with me, and then you can really see what's possible. I promise you, it's going to be, if you get on a call with me, we're going to have a lot of fun, and we're going to get you to your goal like that, well, in a very short space of time. Real results, real people, really fast. Like no one's doing this kind of thing. So we're pushing boundaries because I think boundaries need to be pushed, okay, to get the life of your dreams. Obviously, you know, fun is life is about fun, joy, ease, flow, freedom, you know. And what gives us freedom? Money is a big one, right? So I'm sure you want something. I am pretty certain you want something. Everybody does. If you say you don't want anything, then maybe you've not like extended your possibilities. Maybe you are not looking so far. You know, if you could wave a magic wand, what would that one thing be? Everybody wants something. So are you thinking big enough? Anyway, that's all for me. Thanks for listening, and hopefully I will see you tonight. Bye for now.